Hello and welcome back. Today I wanted to start a little February refresh, and I thought rather than get myself all overwhelmed and too much to do, and you know what it's like once you start clearing out cupboards and sorting through things you haven't seen for a while, I thought I'd do it zone by zone, because I do tend to zone clean, which is just my way of dividing up my house into areas that I clean sort of properly each month, and I do the daily clean, and then I do a little zone by zone as well. I have done quite a lot of these in the past, haven't done any for a while. If you want to see some, I'll link, I think this might be a playlist, not sure, I'll link something up there anyway. And but today I thought I'd just use the zones to give myself some structure for doing a bit of a declutter and a refresh and a clean and a change around, a little refresh. So for me, my zones are my entryway, my balcony and my little foyer hallway, which actually isn't that small, and it does have a large utility cupboard in it. So that's zone one. And that means the plants and cleaning and doing a little bit of zhuzhing up, but also I know that the utility cupboards, well, alright, I'll just come, it's a shocker. At the moment, I can't find anything, don't know really what's in there, and I need to sort it out. My second zone will be my kitchen, my third is bedroom and home office, my fourth is my living room, dining room, TV area, which is sort of open plan. And because it won't need much, and there are only 4 months in February, you don't get that little bit extra at the end and the beginning the way you do on some months, I will call my zone 5, I'll do that in there too, because that's just bathroom, laundry and my car. So that will come sort of tacked on the end of my zone 4. Okay, let's get started. Straight into my balcony. No, I think I'll do entrance, then balcony, and then my entryway. And this is my entrance, private entrance, and I've just moved that box plant, so there's a stain on the cement that I have to clean off. I need to oil and clean this little bench. It needs despidering as well. Also, all of the plants need to be fed, which I use a liquid fertilizer, and I haven't done that for a little while either. So all on the list, it'll get done today. And the last thing to do is to just rinse it off with clean water, because the food I use may stain it a little. The balcony, it's not in terrible condition, but there is lots of empty pots, some I do and don't need. I want to shorten that little stand there because it's just a little bit too high, gets a bit claustrophobic. And here we are. I've just chopped that down, reduced it by one level, one shelf. Makes a huge difference. Lots of empty pots, but then again, autumn's coming and it's a good time for planting in Australia. So I will fill those. I've pruned out that plant in the corner, it's not as overgrown. And I've done some repotting. I repotted the maple, it's only a very little maple, and it just grows in a linear way on the side of the balcony. And I also repotted one of the bigger frangipanis, and just generally cleaned up. Haven't yet replaced the top of that little stand, but the citronella candle's there, and another empty pot waiting to be planted into. And the mandevilla vine is looking very cheerful. Now the next step in sort of having a bit of a reset in zone 1 is to do my entry foyer and hallway, don't know what you call it, but so as you come in from the outside, okay, so we're coming, hang on, just a minute, we'll come in from the outside, like you're visiting me. Okay, so step in, and yes, I normally, as you can tell, kick off my shoes at the front door, because I don't want to trek the outside dirt in, and I hang up my bag, whichever one I am using. Can we just have a moment here? That there's a bit of a selection here. See, declutter needed, and then I'm into my entry. Now it's an apartment, so off the entry comes my bedroom. You've seen all this before, my little home office. And I have a cupboard here that is full of things that I don't want to get rid of. And this is my, what I call utility cupboard. Now Christmas lives mostly up there. And in here is a bit of a schmozzle. But it works, but it's not working at the moment. So my vacuum cleaner, lint things to take fluffy bits off, the broom for the outside, a platform I don't need. Now that does need to go. My little indoor step ladder, which I like. See, I need to wash my dustpan and brush, which I was using outside on the balcony. Up here, some wine, general assortment of bags. Behind here, a much underutilised space, but it's where I keep my soda stream, a torch in case of power outages, which we had the other night, my steamer, and I always end up popping my secateurs and garden gloves in there, which is not a good place for them. They should have a better place. Then the other side of this, it's a great cupboard, by the way, not complaining about the cupboard, it's fabulous, does its work really well. What I think of is my general storage, and up the top, lens wipes, because did I mention they live right here, so I can wipe off my glasses as soon as I come home. They were one of the best buys that I found during COVID to make sure everything was clean, but I'll keep using them. And it was a friend of mine in Chicago who pointed out that they were a really good thing to use. Then I've got extra towels, beach towels, a couple of blankets, and when grandbaby comes to roll around on grandma's floor, grandbaby will have a couple of nice clean blankets to be popped onto for the meantime. Not that my floor's not clean. I've got some ironing that needs to be done here. Extra sheets and duvet covers sets and things here. Other generic things like some Christmas linens and things in there. And then down here I store my larger appliances like the pressure cooker, which I've just put back. I have a juicer, which I only use once or twice a year, but when I do use it, it's really good. I have my blender. Down here I have a basket full of IKEA bags, which are very, very useful, but perhaps shouldn't be stored like that. And this is full of my gym things. When we were all alone and locked down, these were so important. And I'm going to re-inflate my my exercise ball. This is the little yoga ball that a friend gave me, but pops it under my back when I'm using it. It's really good. All of the good stuff. A roller and yeah, all the good things. And then there's a bag full, a basket rather, full of, bags. There we go. So, I think more bags up there, bags on this side, more bags down there. Yeah, I know, that's going to have to be done. Time to get started. And I'm going to start right under my own nose with this drawer, which is where I have been keeping, or I do keep, all my masks. Now these are the ones I made in those very early days when we didn't have anything, and so I made some which were better than nothing in the beginning. I then got the filters to go in them, and my son and his wife made sure I had the next layer up, which are these ones, which are also very good, and they have that pocket to put the filter in that does bring them up to a good quality mask. So I have a couple of those. Now these were the ones I used a lot, and to be honest, although I didn't get sick, but I think that was more to do with me being very careful than the quality of these. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to get rid of them. There are some others that are very structured ones, but these are the ones I've been using for the last little while. They're a Craft-Rite one. They're from our Bunnings, and they are a KN95, and I always have a couple of those in my bag when I go out. So I think I'll definitely get rid of those, the old style ones. They can go. They did their job, and I'm very grateful for it. Over here, I have a few things that should go. Yes, a mouse and a little ball. I will put them in my bag, the bag I use all the time. They belong to Aslan, the cat, my son's cat. This is the armband that my phone clicks onto. Extra keys, of course. How many of these have I got? Who else collects these? These are the glasses wipes, just a few. Well, I clean them and they don't ever wear out. There's something there that this needs to be, it's a beautiful little necklace that needs to be repaired. And extra glasses, tissues, things that you sort of reach in to grab when you're on your way out the door. Oh, and a torch, of course. This is a cute wee torch, incredibly strong. She said if I can turn it on. Yeah, it's like, you know, CSI, sort of like, wow. Did I just see how dirty that mirror was? The other thing that I've got to do is to hang this up. Now, this mirror, which I had there initially, and I don't know, for some reason I got sick of it, but I've decided to put it back. Now, I did actually prep it with a little bit of extra filler and things to be repainted. I think in a slightly darker colour, because I liked that darkness, but I've just got sick of the trendy mirror thing. So that, I think, can go back up today, and when it's a good day for painting, it's not today and I've got some time, that will get repainted, and I think in a walnut colour. So what's going back into the easy grab place? Well, this is my summer bag and I use this all the time. It's great. This one, not so much. I use it more in winter. This is my latest and fabulous free tote from Nespresso. Bit of an upgrade from their old one. This one I think can go or be donated or put in my bag to put things in when I'm giving them to people, or if I'm taking something and it may not come home. That's a good one for that. This is a sentimental item as well as being very useful. It's made of hard linen, but it's that canvas. Honestly, it could have been sails. I don't know what it was. And it's lined in a similar vintage cotton and made in France, and I bought it in a market. Where did I buy it? Ile-sur-la-Sorge, I think that's the way you say it, not sure. Beautiful town, market town. The only thing about it is that you have to carry it by the handles. No, it's got really good handles. I am very tempted to replace these with longer ones so that I can sling them over my shoulder. Sling it over my shoulder to carry. That's all, because it's got great pockets. It's a wonderful market bag and I do use it a lot. This is my little walking pouchy thing that I just grab if I'm going out for a walk and I want to take more than just my phone. And this is what it looks like. Much less cluttered and just the ones that I use all the time. And the mirror's up and I'm pleased with that, but it does need a clean. I'd actually forgotten how much I liked it in this spot. It's funny, isn't it? You can move things around, and I just lit the candle to show how pretty it is when you come in. I really like this part. It's nice. Little plant. It looks so welcoming. I love it. And now for all of the dross that I pulled out of that cupboard. Honestly, I don't know where it all came from. Well, I sort of do. I've started to tidy. The appliances are tidy. I haven't done the linen yet. And I've actually found a yogurt maker that I'd lost. I mean, who knew? But yes, so it's on the way. It's a good start, shall we say. And here we are. It's all finished. It makes such a difference. Appliances are sorted. Everything's within reach. All of the linens are sorted out. 2 shelves. It's doable. And yes, that yogurt maker. Who knew I'd actually still had it? I'm stunned, really. And I had room to put my roller and, the other thing I found, I thought I was going to have to reorder. Almost a full box of the lens wipes. Yep, it's worth cleaning up. It really is. All sorts of surprises. And just getting rid of that platform made a huge difference. So there it is. It's done. It's back to being its normal, welcoming space. The mirrors are clean, the glass is clean, it's vacuumed, it's tidy, and my hooks at the front door, they're all decluttered. Yes, I do have to paint that mirror at some point, perhaps, even if I just touch it up in the grey again. And I think generally it just looks cheerful and welcoming. Well, that's that done. I'm really pleased with it. It's more came out than I expected. and I did more on the balcony than I actually expected to do, like shortening that little stand that was a street find, and that's made a big difference. It now feels more open again, and yet I've got that little bit of extra storage, well, not storage, more like display area. I need to go shopping for some plants, obviously, and that'll come, but that wasn't the purpose of this. The purpose was to get myself organised and get everything cleared away and making it nice again out there. And then the entryway, well, yes, far more came up than I expected. So yes, we'll see what happens in zone 2, shall we? That's my kitchen, which I would tell you right up here and now is fine. There's, you know, I do it all the time. I'm sure nothing will come out. If you want to see that, hang around. I'll be back with that one in the next video. If you like this sort of video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share it with friends and family, because that's how my little channel can grow. And I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're keeping safe and well and warm in some parts of the world and cool in some others. And I will be back in the next one. Bye.